Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to discuss the human excretory system. My name is Dr. Sagheer Ahmad, and let us start with the lecture. First of all, we should know which are the animals which excrete the urea. Yet there are the others which excrete uric acid, and on the other side there are some animals which excrete ammonia. Ammonia is the most toxic nitrogenous waste, and the less toxic is urea, and least toxic is uric acid. Those animals which excrete ammonia are known as what? Ammonotelic animals. What? Ammonotelic animals. Yet there are the others which excrete urea. Those are known as ureotelic animals. Okay, ureotelic. Yet those animals which excrete uric acid are known as uricotelic animals. Let us know some examples. I would like to quote here some examples, like the example of ammonotelic animals are mostly those which are found in the aquatic environment, right? They include the fishes. Okay, most of the fishes are ammonotelic. Yet there are some fishes which are not ammonotelic. Rather, they are what? Ureotelic fishes, like sharks and some bony fishes. Sharks and some bony fishes, they are ureotelic. The animals, the invertebrates like hydra and some others which are found in the aquatic environment, they are what? Ammonotelic animals. The birds, this is one extreme. The most toxic urinary product are the nitrogenous waste, that is ammonia. The other side, on the other side, is what? Uric acid. This is least toxic. Okay, it requires less amount of water. So now look at the nature's physiological intelligence. The animals which excrete the most toxic nitrogenous waste, they are found in the water, and they have plenty of water in their body, which comes into their body and leaves the body. Okay, and those animals which excrete the least toxic nitrogenous waste, they utilize less amount of water, like the birds, like the insects. They excrete the gelatinous urine. Okay, and they require 1 gram of 1 ml of water, 1 millimeter of water, 1 milliliter of water for excretion of 1 gram of uric acid. On the other hand, for excretion of one 1 gram of ammonia, 500 ml of water is required. There is a group of animals which excrete the moderately toxic substance. I mean the nitrogenous waste, that is urea. They require 50 milliliter of water to excrete 1 gram of urea. So on one extreme you find what? Ammonia. On the other extreme you find what? Uric acid, and in between is what? Urea. So we are, as the mammals, we excrete urea. Okay, now here is the question: where do come all these nitrogenous waste? You eat proteins. The proteins, they undergo the digestion, and amino acids are produced. Okay, and the amino acids, they undergo the metabolic process, and they are converted into what, the energy and carbon dioxide and what, ammonia. Okay, so one source is what, proteins. The other source of nitrogenous waste is what, that is nucleic acids. You eat the cell. Okay, if you eat the cell, you eat the nucleus, you eat mitochondria. Mitochondria again has what, the DNA and RNA. Okay, you eat cytoplasm. Cytoplasm does have what, RNA and ribosomal RNA and what, the transfer RNA. Okay, and RNA or DNA, they have the nitrogenous waste. Sorry, nitrogenous bases. Okay, if the nitrogenous bases are there, they would undergo the metabolic process and xanthine, hypoxanthine, allantoin, and ultimately what is formed? Uric acid. Okay, so uric acid is formed as a result of metabolic process of what, nitrogenous bases. Again, along with uric acid, urea is also formed. Urea is also formed as a result of metabolic process of nitrogenous bases. And urea is formed as a result of urea cycle. As in the mammal, ammonia is formed. That ammonia is inducted into the urea cycle. You can access my lecture, that is ornithine urea cycle. You have just to write in the search of YouTube as what, ornithine urea cycle space biology teacher Sagheer, 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 biology teacher Sagheer. Okay, you will find that lecture. I'm not going to indulge you people into what the detail of ornithine urea cycle at the moment. At the moment, our discussion is about the human excretory system. And now, after this discussion, you might have known that the excretory product of humans is what? What? Urea. Okay, and where is urea formed? Urea is formed not in the kidneys. Urea is formed in the liver. You could see the liver. Okay, here the urea cycle, the reactions of urea cycle occur. Urea is produced, that gets into the blood vessels. From the blood vessel, it reaches into the heart, and from the heart, that reaches into what, the dorsal aorta, along with the blood. And dorsal aorta brings the blood and the renal arteries. This is the renal artery, this one. Okay, this is the renal artery, and this is again renal artery. Okay, they bring the blood into the left and the right kidney. Here in the kidneys, their structural units, functional units, those are the nephrons. We'll study this, the structure and function of nephrons later on. The nephrons, they filter the urea, and that gets into the ureters. Okay, the kidney has a swollen portion that is known as what? The pelvis. What? Pelvis. Pelvis is present in the caved structure. Okay, that is known as hilus. So here, hilus is that part of the kidney from where the pelvis originates. Pelvis is nothing but the base of ureter. This is the left ureter. This is right ureter. They bring the urine into urinary bladder that is present in the lower abdominal region. The ureters, they open into the urinary bladder through the openings. Those are known as urethral orifice. Orifice means mouth. Okay, urethral orifice. Here, the storage of urine takes place. Okay, after some time, you receive the nervous message that it has been filled now. Okay, after it is filled, you get the message, and the excretion to the exterior takes place through what the urethra. The urethra opens into the urinary bladder through urethral orifice. Okay, or the mouth of urethra. In in the males, in the male mammals, the urethra is longer as it gets into the penis. Okay, and in the females, the urethra is smaller, is short. Okay, you can access again these structures present in the uh, vagina, and what the urethra, how they 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 open independently in case of the females. Okay, and in the males, the urethra becomes urinogenital duct as it gets into the penis. Okay, you can access my lectures at YouTube by writing the female reproductive system, biology teacher Sagheer. You will find that lecture. And male reproductive system, biology teacher Sagheer, you will find that lecture. If you have stood in a big way all this lecture, all these structures, you must share to your loved ones. Thank you very much.